lot of people who are unemployed, and that is impacting family, that is impacting crime, that is impacting almost everything.
There's a crisis in labor in America. By the year 2020, there will be a shortage of 12 million jobs going unfilled because of the changing demographics of the American population.
They see their parents not going to work, not having even given to the community as a volunteer, perhaps not participating in any church, so they don't have a sense of worth, that they are a child of God and they have a right to have the good things.
We have people that have been wanting to make a change in their life, but they haven't found the one trigger that's going to help them make that deeper change, that change of heart and mind.
Much of what it boils down to is the fact that you have individuals in need who lack the kind of social support network that can give them the encouragement and that can give them the contacts to access better opportunities.
The problem at its worst to me is when you go into a community and just sense the hopelessness. People have just given up and accepted the hurt and the pain as the norm for life, that they can't go beyond that.
They showed me that God is a good thing.
Deep how to plan around it.
Jobs Partnership opens doors for people who think that there's nowhere to turn, there's nowhere to go.
A collaboration of businesses, churches, volunteers that basically will come together and say we're willing to be engaged in the lives of the poor.
Jobs Partnership provides this incredible catalyst for getting people out of the pews and into these personal relationships.
Jobs Partnership is the first faith-based national group that we've worked with. We reached out to them and invited them to become a national strategic partner because we saw that they were getting the kind of results in placement and retention that some other groups have failed to do.
When we started our ministry on Park Road in Washington, D.C., Park Road was probably the #1 drug traffic area in the District of Columbia. We discovered that if we were going to make a difference in the community, we'd have to address that situation by providing some employment for people other than selling drugs. They were very gifted men on the corners.
We do 5 things, really. We recruit people to come into the mentoring and training. We mentor, we train, we employ, and we support, meaning that we follow people after employment to assure their success.
Now they have graduated, they have jobs, they've come back together with their families. So Jobs Partnership has been an integral part of cleaning up the drug traffic in our community.
Currently have a poverty rate in Tucson of about 15.4%. Around 58,000 children that go hungry every single day in Tucson. The reason we believe that a lot of that happens is that people are not being fully utilized within the jobs that are available within our community.
I just want to tell you a little bit about me first. I'm a pretty open person. I'm a drug addict and an alcoholic. I've been clean almost 8 months now. And truly by the grace of God and with the help of Jobs Partnership, it's given me 3 basic things. It's given me a foundational relationship with God. It's given me self-esteem, and it's given me a new attitude about work.
Jobs Partnership has been a tremendous blessing to our church, and what it has done is it has allowed our members to be able to get outside of their comfort zone and to get busy with people who really need their help.
Jobs Partnership began as Pastor McCoy called my business wanting to get his parking lot paved. That particular day, I had 10 of the large trucks that we used to haul the asphalt and the rock and the dirt around town. 10 of those trucks were parked due to a lack of a driver. And his response to me was, well, Chris, you know, I have able-bodied men and women in my church that are in effect parked due to a lack of a job. And we thought, surely there's a way that we can work together to meet one another's needs. That's how it all began.
It's teaching me good skills, how to make direct eye contact, firm handshakes. It's more like a family type atmosphere here. The teachers have been great. The things that they say have been well thought out, very loving, very warm, very passionate people. Just the type of people you really want in your circle.
I'm on disability because I was in a car accident. I want to be a different kind of person than I normally was because I've been a rebel all my life. To not work makes you feel useless. If I can work, that I'd be the happiest person in the world. That's all I want, is to work.
As far as an inmate getting out of prison, they say 8 out of 10 will come back. I didn't believe that at first, but I believe it now. Because if I didn't have the support, if I didn't have the personal relationship with Jesus Christ that I have, I probably would have been back by now, just because of the pressures of life. Joe is, I think, the closest that I've ever seen Christ Jesus in the flesh. I want you to know, Joe, I love you.
Thank
you, and I thank God for you.
So not only do we help train them with a new mindset and attitude toward work, and then help them to find employment, but then we walk with them while they are employed.
The work has to start inside, and then they begin to see the change and transformation on the outside.
Jobs Partnership can be a very catalyzing body, bringing other faith-based organizations as well as community organizations into a collaborative where resources are shared.
When church leaders and business leaders hear about it, it resonates with them. Then they look at the track record and they're impressed with what the Jobs Partnership has been able to accomplish.
Jobs Partnership helps you find a pipeline of pre-screened candidates who bring with them a safety net of support services that almost guarantees a higher retention rate.
This success is now having an even greater impact as National Jobs Partnership has become Jobs for Life. Through packaged tools and materials, Jobs for Life mobilizes many more people to provide a solution to poverty and unemployment in our country.
Lives are changing, and to me, that's priceless. It is possible for me to communicate my excitement, but I'm gonna tell you who communicates it even better than me. The person whose life has been changed. They don't have to say a word. They can walk through the community where they've lived for years, where they bought their drugs, where they collected their welfare check, where they pretended to be depressed so they could get disability. They can walk through that community coming from work with a bag of groceries, and their neighbors begin to notice that their lives have changed, and their neighbors want to know, what did you do? What happened?